Hope is an important lifeline. The mind, when it gets inundated with stressful thoughts, when we're in the midst of adversity, it needs a safety valve. Hope can provide that safety valve for the mind. By holding on to hope, two things may happen. First, there is something to hold on to and anchor as we climb towards a better state of mind. And secondly, hope takes our attention away from the negativity in the mind. When we don't give into negative thoughts, the energy of our attention, our awareness, then those thoughts wither away on their own. Hope comes as a friend in difficult times. When we are in the middle of a powerful storm with fierce winds, it's natural that we hold on to whatever we can. It may be a piece of rusty iron sticking out of the ground, or a branch of a tree, or even a rotting wooden fence. Things that we would not even think of touching, let alone holding on to it for dear life. They come to our rescue. Likewise, we can't underestimate anyone or anything. In times of distress, they may come to our aid. This is perhaps the greatest lesson that hope can teach us, not to judge anyone or look down upon anyone. After all, they may be the ones to offer us a helping hand when we are spiraling down. So it's important to be kind to everyone we meet. No matter how difficult life may appear on the surface, there are potential seeds of transformation right within us. We carry those seeds at all times. When the going is good on the outside, it's natural for our attention to get diverted to the outside world, and we soon forget all about the inner latent potential we carry with us. We chase what's on the outside, forgetting that we have something of more value within our being. But when the tide turns outside and it comes at us unexpectedly and with great force, then we turn inwards for shelter. But having neglected the inner environment when the going was good, it is not easy for us to look inside of ourselves all of a sudden and find something new. It is ironic that the space closest to us, our mind, is an unfamiliar place. When that space, which we call the mind, appears dark and uncertain, it's natural that it triggers waves of panic. This is when hope comes to our rescue. At first, hope may seem like a fragile thread in our hands, too delicate and too weak to do anything other than perhaps provide a faint glimmer of light in the midst of darkness. With nothing to lose, we hold on to that thread of hope. A single strand of thread may easily break, but when thousands of strands of thread are intertwined, they become strong enough to perhaps even anchor a ship. Likewise, when whatever the source of hope, if it resonates strongly within, hold on to it. As we hold on to our source of hope, allowing others to hold on to theirs, it does not matter what that source of hope is. It is still a lifeline. Then visualize that you are intertwining all your thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent, around that strand of hope. Any thought that comes, add it to that rope that you're building within. Soon, it may be strong enough for you to tug on it without breaking. The more intensely and longer you visualize this, the stronger it gets. With time, the entire mind may become intertwined on that single fragile strand of hope. And then it goes from being a delicate to something of enormous strength. When all our thoughts and the mind's energies are wrapped around that strand of hope, something magical may happen. It opens a space in the mind, which then fills with silence and peace. That space gives us an opportunity to breathe easy, perhaps for the first time in a long while. We can rest, recover, and return to the battle against adversity, fully rejuvenated. This space also creates a distance between the mind and our awareness of the mind. Removed from being in the middle of the storm, which may be raging in the mind, we can begin to think objectively. Using the rope we have put together using hope and all of the mind's energies and all its thoughts, we can then think of ways to use that rope to get out of an adverse situation. Without a blinding storm of thoughts in front of us, we may see opportunities for growth. Pick any one of them and using the rope of hope, work towards your transformation. Once you overcome any adversity by holding on to hope, remember, there may be others who are looking for that fragile strand of hope in their moments of despair and darkness. It is our duty to help them build their own strong rope on which they can rely upon. Here's a poem on hope. Flickerings from the lamp of hope show the way as we bravely cope. Not everyone can stand like a rock, as unexpected burdens bring shock. Hope asks the mind to surrender and promise to remain soft and tender, protecting it from turning into ashes as life's storm ebbs and passes. Blending hope with being grateful keeps life from turning painful. With thoughts of hurt, we are maimed. Peace and happiness go unclaimed. The lamp of hope shines in the distance. We beg in darkness for deliverance. To set us free so we may run to the light. Afraid, fragile ropes of hope may take flight. Hope, it is the rainbow of the night sky. No one is ready yet to say goodbye. Looking for a glimmer amid that work and toil. Irresponsible fingers of fate which come to spoil. Hope comes free, but her hands are busy, fervently working, joining the ranks of the weary, sparing one finger, turning it into a hook, fishing in the waters of hope for a relook. Holding on to the lamp of hope gives confidence as we grope. There will be an end to this dark era. The world hasn't lost its beautiful aura.